Yo, what's up, agent? Look, legendary solo. Hmm, it's a good challenge actually. It was so difficult to me to play legendary in a solo the first time. Like this is the first time I go legendary solo, and they just destroyed me. So I tried to make a new build. With this build, you can destroy any content, any difficulty, heroic, legendary, solo. No, you don't care about anything. And the good thing about this build, you don't need to hide and shoot. You're just gonna push and kill and keep going forward. It's like you play the mission speedrun. Now get leave with the gameplay. Back to you at the end to show you the build. Let's go. Alright, now to the build. I'm using firewall because this specialization is so powerful. First off, for the medkit is gonna stay for a very long time. And also, like it's gonna increase my shield. It's gonna give me buff to enemy in front of my shield. That's so good. And also when I'm doing cover to cover, it's gonna give me like a bonus armor. That's so good. And on a break armor, like when the enemies destroy your armor, you're gonna set them on fire. So that's gonna give you time to pop a medkit. And I'm using obstacle. This SMG is underrated. It's amazing, especially if you use shield with it. Like SMG damage, crit chance, and damage like of cover. For the talent, while having a shield deployed, lose shield health at rate of 10% per second. Your shield receives repairs of 25% of the damage dealt by this weapon. You play with the shield like I told you. When you open your shield, like you're gonna lose the health of the shield 10% like per second. But this gun is fast and you're gonna make a huge damage. So when you shoot, you're gonna heal the shield again. The best way to use a shield with this gun is not to walk while your shield is open. It's like you see enemy you wanna shoot, you open the shield and shoot. In that case, when you walk and your shield like is open, you're gonna keep losing your health for the shield. But without damaging anyone, you're gonna destroy your shield. But like you strafe, you go forward your enemy, open shield, shoot, close the shield, go to the next one. I like this play style. Why? I don't like to sit in cover and shoot. I like to I like to play the missions like the speed run. I strive and like fight among the enemies. No, I don't like to hide and shoot from distance. And the shield with this amazing SMG is the best option to go with it. For my backup gun, Sling Sentinel. This is so rifle. It's amazing. I shot rifle damage, health damage, and damage out of cover. For the talent, killer. Killing an enemy with a critical hit grants 70% critical hit damage for 10 seconds. You can choose this one or you can use the measured. Both of them more good, but when I shoot like enemies from distance, I switch to this gun. But if you want just rely on the SMG, which is so good even from distance, you can use the shotgun, lefty, or you know, rock and roll. This one is so good. For a backup gun, you're not gonna use this gun only to gain a stack and to activate the talent. For the best of the card costume, only for the skill tier. Now, for the mask, it's striker. Two pieces gonna give me 15% open handling. Three pieces gonna give me 15% fire rate of fire. Four pieces striker gamble. Weapon hits increase total weapon damage by 0.65%, stacking up to 100 times. One stack lost per second between 0 and 50 stacks. Two stacks lost per second between 50 and 100 stacks. I'm going with this one, armor, crit damage for the mount, crit damage. For the chest, of course, striker. Also, its weapon damage, crit damage for the mount, crit damage. Now, the chest is gonna increase max stacks for striker gamble from 100 to 200. Three stacks lost per second between 100 and 200 stacks. Like obvious, the chest piece is gonna give you more stacks. That mean more weapon damage. But when you have like this amount of stacks, you're gonna lose 3 stacks per second. Keep that in your mind. But don't worry about this because your gun already so fast. The SMG fast is so it's insane. So like when the combat end, you're gonna see that until that you see the stacks lost. But during the combat, you're not gonna lose any stacks because, like I told you, the gun is so fast. For the holster, striker also, weapon damage, crit damage. For the knee pad, Fox Sprayer. I'm going with armor because it's gonna give me damage target out of cover, and I'm using crit damage also. Look, this one is good. It's so good, and also, mm, what is it? This one, turmoil. This one is good, but I need a good damage to kill the enemy front me, like to get that the trophy for the backpack. I need to kill the to get the kill. Like I told you, this one is good, but this one is good when you fight from distance, not you fight among your enemies. You see this one? When dealing weapon damage to an enemy, 50% of the damage will be dealt to another enemy within 30 meter. Like my damage gonna is going to be 50 for the enemy I shoot, and other 50 is going to be on the enemy like nearby that NPC I shoot. But I choose to go with the Fox Prayer because it's gonna give me more damage on like on the only the NPC, the one that I shoot on. So I get that kill, I get that momentum, and yeah. For the gloves, also striker, weapon damage, and crit chains. For the backpack, momentum, like weapon damage, armor, skill tier, critical hit damage. Look, for the skills, shield. That's why I use firewall because of the shield. The shield of the firewall, look, is give me now bonus damage per enemy 11%. You see, the other shield doesn't give you like buff for damage. And also, this is the better edition of that shield. You see. Anyway, I'm using reviver hype. Like you play legendary mission, you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't want to lose all that, or like all what you did. And the legendary mission are very long. Now look, sometimes I'm going like this way, and sometimes I'm doing like protection from elite, which is this one. You don't need to worry about crit damage or even crit chains because I'm gonna show you my modifiers. You see, 3 mode for protection from elite. Each one is 12. So I have 36 with this build, protection from elite. And I'm already on 1.4 million armor. I don't go like tank, I don't go full red. With this amount, it's like balanced build. I have good amount of damage and also I have good survivability with this build. I'm gonna show you the stats. For the SMG, 75% crit chance and 93 crit damage. And of course that's going to be more with the modifiers. Now you see armor 1.4, like also protection from elite 36. Look, if you go with the specialization, you can go crossbow. It's gonna give you 10%. You're gonna have like 46% protection from elite, and we're gonna increase that. Now, let me show you the modifier so you can see the whole thing. For my modifier, look, I'm using this one. Actually, it's not. Sometimes I change, but most of the time I'm going with the stamina, with our security link modifier, because your stamina attribute is set to tier 5. I'm like and when I go like it's already on tier two. So this one tells you for the duration of the ability you gain 60%. I'm sorry, 60,000 total armor for every non-blue core equipped. I have a lot for red cores. I have only three blue. Core equipped attributes are frozen and bonuses are multiplied by 4. Passive modifier values are multiplied by 2. On activation, allies within 25 meters are granted a boost to their stamina core, and the modifier's duration is increased by 3 seconds for each ally nearby. On the effect ends, all attributes scores go back to their baseline values. Duration 25 seconds, cooldown 60 seconds. Look, I'm not like always active the security link. Like when I see that I have to, I don't want to waste it because sometimes I go in a very hard, a very difficult combat, so I really need to use it. Why? Look, like I told you before, this one gonna like boost the stamina to tier five. It's like it's going to be max. Check out this one. Gain 5% protection from elite per blue core while at tier 5 in stamina. Alright? I have three blue in my build. So it's gonna give me 15% protection from elite. And I'm already 36% protection from elite. Is going to be more than 50% protection from elite. And that's so amazing. Check out this one. 25 of your current critical hit chance value is added as a crit damage while at tier 5 in arms. So like I told you before, you don't need to worry about crits because actually the modifier is like it's changed the game. And I'm using mm, hazard protection. You can go with hazard protection. Uh, protection from elite. Yeah, hazard protection increased by 7.5 for each stamina tier, and like I told you, I have three, so it's going to be like more than 25%. I know it's not high, but when it reach tier five, it's going to be 45% hazard protection, and that's so good. You can choose other thing if you use shield, or you can choose other thing, but for me this is the top three for the current build. And like I told you, the build's so powerful. You can play solo, any content, heroic, legendary, any like you can do anything with this build. But like I told you, don't use shield unless you want to shoot enemy. If you open the shield, it's going your the health of the shield is going to go down. Without shooting, you're gonna lose the shield. Anyway, guys, that's for today. I'll see you with the next one. Skeletor Rogue. Peace out.